Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the people's channel, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all of the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. My name is Ben, and today we're going to be going over what I would do if I had to invest $10,000 into crypto right now. Now, I do want to preempt this with a couple things. Number one, happy Easter. The Lord is risen. There you go. And also, the other thing about this video I want you guys to know is I do believe the crypto markets are going to drop a little bit from here. So this may not be the best time to get in, but if it does drop, I'm personally not expecting Bitcoin to drop too low below $30,000 if it does. So it'll probably bounce back pretty quick. I think these are decent levels to get in, but personally, if I'm investing $10,000, I'm probably going to, be kind of waiting out a couple more months. But I know a lot of people wanted this video. So if I had to put $10,000 into the crypto market right now, here is what I would do. Number one, first and foremost, zero Bitcoin. I'm not buying any Bitcoin right now. I believe when you have $100,000, it is a good idea, especially with Bitcoin around $39,000, $40,000, gobble up one Bitcoin. I believe if you can get one half to one full Bitcoin, that is a decent move to start your portfolio with. $100,000 portfolio, definitely going to have some Bitcoin on there. But right now where you're investing at, you're trying to get coins to get gains to where you can afford a Bitcoin. And I just don't believe that a tenth of a Bitcoin is really going to do you that much, over the next few years. I mean, it's going to do okay, but I think there's a lot better investments out there. So let's get that, out of the way. However, since you cannot afford a Bitcoin, but we're investing $10,000, you can afford one Ethereum. So I'm going to estimate the price of Ethereum at $3,000 right now. I think it's $3,050 at the current moment. We're just going to call it $3,000. So you're going to grab yourself one Ethereum with this portfolio. One Ethereum. This would be the biggest holding in your portfolio at about 30%. I believe your portfolio should be 30 to 50% Bitcoin and Ethereum. In this case, we're not going with Bitcoin. We're only going Ethereum. So next we're going with, hey, let's throw the X up. I can't throw the X up on the video because I'm holding the phone. But the point here is, number two, I'm going with XRP. This will be the second biggest holding in our portfolio. Is this case is the SEC is just getting lambasted. A lot of reward versus risk scenario here with XRP. So we're going to go $2,000 into XRP. So you can think of a $100,000 portfolio having 30 to 50% Bitcoin, Ethereum, $10,000 portfolio. You're looking at 50% of your portfolio being XRP and Ethereum, which I think is an excellent move. Obviously, XRP, we're waiting for the case to get over. Price is going to explode after that. So now let's go to our third biggest holding in our portfolio. This is going to be a coin that I definitely believe has a very large chance to become one of the top 10 coins, maybe top 5 even. It just depends on how everything shakes out. That is going to be Sandbox. You've got to get yourself some Sandbox right now. I'm putting $1,500 of the portfolio into Sandbox. So we got $3,000 in Ethereum, $2,000 in XRP, $1,500 in Sandbox. I tell you, we did a video on our Hit Network TikTok where we took clips from a meeting where we were talking about Digital City and the Metaverse. No one thinks the Metaverse is going to take off of the mainstream people. No one sees what's coming. And it just reminds me of the early days of Bitcoin. People were laughing. People were saying, nobody's ever going to use that. Metaverse is coming. You cannot stop it. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take $3,000. We're going to divide them into three. And we're going to pick three layer one protocols. In the history of my portfolio, layer one protocols have been the coins that have given me the absolute biggest gains. I have the most gains in my portfolio from layer one protocols. So where are we going to look at first? Obviously, we're going Cardano, right? Obviously, we're going to ADA. And I do want to say, you can kind of pick and choose. Ones we're not going to be using today, Solana, Terra Luna, Polkadot, but those are obviously coins you could put in your portfolio as well. But the three layer one protocols, we're going with $1,000 into each one of these is Cardano. The upside is amazing. The community is viral. Staking has 70% of all of the coins in existence, locked up for Cardano. So you can't go wrong with Cardano, in my opinion. A lot of people said the price was disappointing over the bull market. Price of everything was disappointing. Cardano actually got a little bit closer to our projections and a lot of other stuff. We originally were saying $8 to $12. We moved that to like $10 to $12, I think, at some point, kind of aligned with XRP. It did get all the way up to $3. It's in most of the bear market at 5 cents. So was it really a disappointment? I think in a vacuum, absolutely not. Next, we're going to go with Cosmos. Cosmos has a lot of upside. I can see it kind of tracking along with Terra Luna, may having a Terra Luna-like explosion at some point. The tech in the projects that use the Tendermint BFT that underlines, Cosmos is phenomenal, and the amount of projects using it is massive. There are projects building on Cosmos that you didn't even know were doing that. So we're going with Cosmos. Tech is great, and it's a serial underperformer, but I wouldn't put it in the category of underperforming like Tezos or Litecoin. Some of these we've seen just not perform well at all. It's performed. It just hasn't hit its peak, I believe. Its peak in running the rest of the market. I do think that there's definitely potential for that to still happen. So next, we are going with Avalanche. I think the Avalanche ecosystem is one of the most interesting in all of crypto. And I'm shocked that Terra Luna is the one that's ran up and not Avalanche. I think Avalanche has a great chance to be one of the top, 4 to 5 layer 1 protocols that we're going to see. Will we ultimately see Ethereum defeat everything and nothing else work, nothing else run? I don't believe so. I believe nothing will defeat Ethereum, but I believe we're going to be living in a decentralized Web3 world to where there's going to be a lot of competitors. There's going to be a lot of layer 1 protocols that at least get some action, some jazz. So, now eventually one day they may all feed up into one. You kind of think of the search engine wars in the early days of the .com bubble. You had Google, Dogpile, Hotbox, something 27. Ask Jeeves, of course, he's still standing there waiting with a butler tray asking you, what you need. So these are projects that, or these are a good example of what we might see with layer 1s, where for a while they all kind of coexist and then one ultimately does win. But I think it's going to take longer than, what the actual winner of the search engine wars was, which obviously was Google, or Alphabet is the company behind it now. All right, so next we're going to be very speculative, okay? It's okay to be speculative with 5% of your portfolio. That's what I believe. So we're going outside of the top 100, and I'm going to pick a coin that's going to surprise a lot of people here to put my last $5 or $500 into. That's going to be Celsius. Celsius has gotten pounded. It's down like 30% for the week. It's getting crushed. A lot of people are saying, it's not, it's not the same as it was. And I agree. I'm disappointed with the decisions that were made, but I'm sure their hands were tied regulation wise. But what I will tell you on this is similar to what we saw with Thorchain over the summer, when they got really, really bad news and they get their legs chopped out from under them, they rise, even to rise back to the level that they were. And Celsius is a very, kind of thick line of support right now. I'm looking for Celsius to get about. So this is a little shorter term action for Celsius. And that's what you want to do with this speculative piece of your portfolio. If Celsius does get a big bounce back, and let's say you double that money, or you raise that money by 40 to 50%, then you want to consider taking those profits and now rolling them into another speculative coin in your portfolio, or maybe rolling them up into more Cardano or more XRP. And guys, if you do want to buy XRP, again, a lot of people that ask me this question, KuCoin, Uphold, those are 2 exchanges for Americans where you can go and you can get that coin. For non-Americans, ByBit is a great place to go get XRP. So I did just want to let you guys know about that. So let's break down this portfolio real quick as we end this video. We're going to buy 1 Ethereum. We're going to buy $2,000 worth of XRP. We're going to buy $1,500 worth of Sandbox. We're going to buy $1,000 worth of Cardano, $1,000 worth of Avalanche, $1,000 worth of Cosmos. In order to put our last $500 into Celsius token, Cell token, and that is a short-term play. You're not going to want to really hold that for, the next 10 to 20 years like you might some of these other coins. So there you go. There's your $10,000 video. That's all I got. Go Hawks today. Be blessed. Good boy out.